Two men once housed at the Woodbury County Jail have been identified as the inmates responsible for yesterday's fatal attack at the Anamosa State Prison.
We're also learning more about what led up to that attack, and we have the details now in our top story at 6. KCAU-9 News reporter Lydia Vasquez has been following the developments all afternoon, joining us live now from outside the Woodbury County Law Enforcement Center. Lydia?
Tim and Sophie, state prison inmates Michael Dutcher and Thomas Woodard are now identified as the two men responsible for the attempted escape and fatal attack at the Anamosa prison. Both men previously spent time here in the Woodbury County Jail after being found guilty in connection to Siouxland robberies. The chief deputy with the Woodbury County Sheriff's Department tells me Michael Dutcher was a disciplinary problem for them, too. In 2015, 28-year-old Michael Dutcher of Sioux City was found guilty of robbing the Travelodge Motel on Harbor Drive, as well as the Super 8 Motel located on Stone Avenue. He was also found guilty of robbing a Holstein, Iowa bank and had been housed at the Anamosa prison since 2018. The news of Dutcher's violent attack didn't come as shocking news to jailers in Woodbury County. Chief Deputy Tony Wingert tells us that there were many incidents involving Dutcher when the jail SWAT team was called to end a disturbance.
Some violent outbursts, some tendencies for self-harm. He was just an antisocial individual. We would activate our specially trained team, our risk team, to come in and deal with him. Now that might mean 4 or 5 guys going in with a shield and getting him in handcuffs so we could move him to a more controlled situation, or it may mean just talking to him and trying to de-escalate the situation. He was very difficult inmate to deal with.
The second man involved is 39-year-old Thomas Woodard, who also has connections to Sioux City. He was accused of robbery in the first degree and crime of burglary in the first degree here in Woodbury County back in 2014. Tonight at 10, I'll take a closer look at why jail authorities say incidents like these highlight the need for a newer facility. I'll also explain what kind of training goes into protecting both jail inmates and staff. For now, reporting in downtown Sioux City, Lydia Vasquez, KCAU-9 News.
All right, thanks for that, Lydia. And this afternoon, the Iowa Department of Corrections Director Beth Skinner identified the victims in today's, I should say Tuesday's attack as Lorena Schulte, a nurse at the prison, and Corrections Officer Robert McFarland. Well-wishers were placing flowers at the prison gate earlier today when state investigators said that the two were killed after being attacked with hammers on Tuesday morning during that escape attempt that Dutcher and Woodward made. The two were trying to cut through bars on a window in a break room when the two staff members intervened. Both were struck in the back of the head.
Mr. Dutcher and Woodard attempted to escape by shattering glass in the break room within the infirmary. By doing so, that allowed them access to the bars, and they then took a grinder and attempt to grind away the bars in hopes to being able to escape through the window. I can inform everyone here that they were not successful whatsoever.
A third prison staff member was seriously injured during the attack and remains hospitalized this evening.